Well, howdy everyone, Cow, your average sim racer here. We're back in the Chevy Camaro in the Gen 3 Supercars for round 2 of season 1 2025. And we are at Phillip Island for round 2. So back home straight up. Though being the Australian summer, it's quite warm out there on track. 35 degrees at the moment is the track temp. Slide up wide because we didn't go back to the third. But it does make this track a bit slippery. And I think the big shock is that we've gone from being in the 1 minute 20 somethings, the high 20s for the supercars, to being in those sort of mid 30s. So at the moment I'm still in the 35s, I think, or at least on race fuel. And I know that some of the quality laps are getting down into the 33s, maybe even sort of 32s for the really quick guys. But yeah, these track temps make it awkward as well. But it is a different beast here at Phillip Island. These cars for sure. And it'll be interesting this week. I think we'll see quite a few mistakes. Alright, coming near the end of the outlap. And again, as I've sort of done before, I tend to be a bit more, not aggressive, but just don't lay off quite as much on my outlap. Alright, trying to... so we can get a good run with no wheel spin, plenty of acceleration. And see how we go here. Alright, so there's a white line up here. We're braking about halfway between that and the apex. Trying to get in tight so we can get back on the gas. And then basically once the car gets straight, that's when you're looking to go brake and go back to third. Alright, we're trying to double apex that a little. But I think really you want to try and stay tight on that corner, especially in the race. A little lift there. It's hard to go through that flat like we used to. And you're braking at pretty much the start of the white curb, or the white arrow, I suppose, on the left-hand side there. Same up here. We're going to look to turn in and sort of a little bit of brake as we get to that white arrow. Don't go up on that curb because it does throw you wide here. And it prolongs... the length of time before you can get on the accelerator. Now again, another corner where we've got to lift a little here, otherwise you end up too far left. You want to come out mid-corner, and you're braking about where that sort of rubber is all getting laid down. Hopefully it doesn't change you much. That mark used to be there, and braking just at the crest of the hill, back to second. Alright, stay tight, so you can get on the gas, and you're short shifting the third here. As soon as the car grips up, you can start to give it a bit more gas. Alright, and again, it's a sort of lift to about half throttle, I'm finding. Trying to minimise the wheel spin and then get back on it. But doing that one in fourth, I think you used to sort of get up in a fifth in the other car. Alright, so what do we do there? A low 32? Low 35, I should say.
2 tenths off their pace in sector 3.
Alright. There's a few corners here that you don't have much in the way of a brake marker. So just float it out a little so I can get back on it again. And try to get a bit better exit. Yeah, a little bit of a pickup there. Let's try and see if we can go a bit closer to flat through here. A little lift. But not quite getting up into sixth either. Alright, might have to adjust my bias there. At the moment, I'm just using a VRS setup, which is a little bit sketchy there. Going into that corner, we've sort of missed the apex there as well. But I think we'll get a better exit than we did the lap before, because we're able to get on the gas a bit earlier. Alright, again, another little lift where you never used to. Trying to stay tight. You don't really want to get up on the curb, I don't think, though. And you see there the car threatening to step out on me. Alright. Looks like we might get into the 34s this lap. Oh, well, as normal, we'll do one more and bring it round into the pits, though. I'm pretty sure most of you are familiar with the pit entry. Or see what happens if you get that. I didn't shift, that was the problem there. Very easy to not concentrate and get something wrong. And, you know, that corner back there, you used to be able to sort of, you know, let a car go up the inside on you and sort of hug the outside line so you had the inside for the next corner. I think it's going to be a lot harder to do that in these cars. Oh. Just adjust that bias one more click for me. But again, you sort of need the car to rotate in the rear, you know, this new version of the car. So you do want to try and sort of run your bias as far back as you can. Try and attack this one a bit more if we can. I am afraid what tyres are going to be like after sort of half a race around here. You're going to be driving on some dead rubber. Alright, pit entry is up on the left here. And then pretty much, instead of sort of getting full throttle, you're staying pretty much in third through here, and there's a little sort of kink where you're looking to brake. There's a little depression in the entry there, and I think it's the second one is the one that you're looking to brake at. Alright, well there's a quick look at Phillip Island. It is Christmas Eve, so this is a quick one, but I'm happy that I got down into the 34s, because I have not done a lot of practice here in these cars. And
93%, right rear, 92.
Okay, so there you go, only up to 3 laps. We're doing about 2% a lap, maybe closer to 3%, 2.5%, so that is going to make it interesting. I think high tyre wear is going to be the you know, the crux for people this week, and we'll see if there's mistakes. Of the races that I did at Watkins Glen last week seemed, you know, pretty good. I think it was a good track for everyone to start at, but this one here is starting to get a little bit more challenging, and definitely the times, we're talking 5-6 seconds slower than the Gen 2 cars around here, and, you know, that's going to, you know, I think we're going to see people chasing pace, and we're going to see some lightning quick people out there this week, I think. Anyway, guys, if you are enjoying the content, please give me a like and subscribe. But otherwise, this is Cowie over at Sim Racer signing off, and we'll see you next week as well. Cheers, and out on track.